I DNF'd 22 books in 2024, and I thought I'd share with you guys some of the books and why I disliked them enough to DNF them. The very first book is Night Chaser by Amanda Boucher, and I picked this up at the library because it was blurbed by one of my favorite authors. But this book was a sci-fi book that unfortunately by chapter 4 not only had insta love but also had a line that screamed, "She's not like other girls," from the main male character, and that made me want to... So... goodbye. The next book I DNF'd was The Atlas Six by Olivia Blake. I just don't like it. The Atlas Six especially was very pretentious. I hated all the characters. It seems like their only defining personality trait was that they were all assholes, and it was just so many things happening and also nothing at all. This book had way too many words and none of it was making any sense. So no, I wasn't reading any more of that. Next book is A Winter's Promise by Christelle Debos, and this is a book that was translated from French to English, and it is, I think, a 4-book-long series. I read it because I thought it was going to promise me slow burn and some magical, fantastical world. The FMC is so bland and plain, and I get that's probably the point. She's meant to be so plain, but she literally has no opinions of her own, and she literally has no emotions. Like when I tell you this girl was getting kicked and slapped left and right and she just let it happen, my blood pressure could not tolerate this. Another one is A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Bridget Kammerer, and this is the second book in the Cursebreakers series. I read the first book, A Curse So Dark and Lonely, and I loved it. I adored it. It was really, really nice. The second book, however, I had no idea what was going on, because tell me why. Same set of characters, completely unnecessary storyline, and completely different plot. The character personalities from book 1 and book 2, they were no longer the same people. They just completely changed, and it just started making no sense, because this should have just been a separate story idea and not in the same series. We could have just ended things on book 1, but we decided to overcomplicate it with book 2. A Dance with the Fey Prince by Elise Kova. I honestly don't remember the exact specifics about why I DNF'd it, other than the fact that I really, really, really hated the MMC, the way he acted. He was super annoying. I just did not vibe with the writing style at all. I did not like the way the FMC was written and her inner voice. The last book I DNF'd was Daughter of the Moon Goddess by Su Lin Tan, and I already talked about why I DNF'd it in a different video, but long story short, it was very much a lot of telling, very little showing, and I also was not convinced by the love triangle or the romance from each of the male leads. Okay, not even like one male lead I liked better. I hated them both. If you also DNF'd any of these books, let me know. But yeah, tell me, which book did you absolutely not enjoy reading in 2024?